Seeing that 18 car there in the middle of that pack, Michael McDowell, remember the speeding penalty a little while ago, took him from 3rd to 12th. They came in and pitted under this caution. And McDowell has been moving.
Well, a big wiggle there by Darrell Wallace in that 20 car. He's able to hold on to it. It's like he's extremely loose right now, though.
Lead lap, 10th place.
Working on the left rear of our defending champions truck. Take a look at why.
Darrell Wallace Jr. I think missed his pit and tried to pull back out on the pit road and made contact with a left rear quarter panel of James Butcher. Here's Darrell right here. You see him miss his pit.
Going around. Watch me. Outside. Come on. All the way up to the grass. All the way.
Bubba Wallace goes to the top at a 23-second lap, below 23 seconds.
22.986 for Darrell Wallace Jr.
Sure is cool to see Good Sam's and Camping World on this truck, and it's so much fun to see Bubba running so fast. I love the job this guy.
Wow.
Is he committed? We talked about committed. That's committed.
Coming out of turn number 4, can Elliott do it? Second quick, Darrell Wallace Jr. wins his first Camping World Truck Series pole. Celebration already for that young man. Darrell Wallace Jr. sees the white flag one more time in Martinsville.
Got a great battle for 3rd and 4th back there. You see Brennan 2nd. There's Jeff Burton, Ben Kennedy, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin all nose to tail.
Down the backstretch, Darrell Wallace Jr. almost a backstretch lead over 2nd place Brendan Gaughan. Out of turn number 4, Darrell Wallace Jr. is going to get his first win in the Camping World Truck Series.
How's it feel to be in victory lane in the Camping World Trucks?
Oh my God, this is, I don't know, man. I'm speechless right now. God, I couldn't even hold it together coming off forward the checker, and I still can't. There's the man right here. It's all because of the hat he's wearing, Tennessee. So,
Chad Freewald is underneath it, Kenny.
Well, he just simply goes to pass. The 38's getting up to speed, and I can't believe what I just saw there, Jeff Hammond. The 38 just gets up and runs right in.
He turned him, but look here. I'm telling you right now, Mr. Wallace was not happy. It's like, hey, man, what's going on here? Come on now. Hey, don't be talking back to me.
Going into turn number 1, the gap is 3 truck lengths. Now here comes Quiroga, closing that gap up as they go down the backstretch.
What a strong run off turn 2 Quiroga had. Hooked that bottom perfectly. He's going to get to the back of Darrell Wallace.
It's going to be close as they come through 3 and 4. Herman Quiroga, Darrell Wallace Jr. Coming out of turn number 4. Will he have enough room? Darrell Wallace Jr. is going to hold him off. Darrell Wallace Jr. wins again in the Truck Series. Or will it be Kyle Larson, who came back to Eldora wanting to get that victory?
Oh, that's it.
Slams off the wall coming out of turn number 4. That might be all he's got. 2 laps of racing to go, and it looks as though the right front broke on Kyle Larson's truck. Can he limp around? Here comes Ron Hornaday to take 2nd away.
What an effort, though.
Darrell Wallace Jr. has a full straightaway in front of Ron Hornaday. The white flag in the air. He has been out front for 97 laps. The 98th is coming now. Checkered flag for Darrell Wallace Jr.
Holy cow! Eldora! No way!
Darrell Wallace Jr. Bubba wins at the historic Eldora Speedway.
Clear by 4. White flag right here.
To the win for Darrell Wallace Jr.
Ryan Blaney back up into the top 5.
And Tyler Reddick coming with him, but they're not going to have anything for Bubba Wallace in that Wendell Scott painted truck.
Darrell Wallace Jr., short track sensation, 2nd year in a row. He's going to win it at Martinsville.
Another one, God dang, I love you guys. Woo! Yeah, baby!
I don't think Larson was close enough that time. I think he would have loved to have tried the slide job that time. It wasn't close enough.
Does he have a run here? Can he get to him and do it into 3?
Last time into turn 3. Here comes Larson down low. Let's see if he can make it stick.
Oh, Bubba almost sideways.
Nearly sideways, but Darrell Wallace Jr. going to hang on and win at Homestead. Tonight it's Darrell Wallace Jr. celebrating for the 4th time this season. He's doing burnouts because of the victory.
And the boss in the 51, Kyle Busch, can do a burnout because his team has collected the Owners' Championship. And the man who gets the big crown, Matt Crafton, becoming the first driver ever to go back-to-back winning titles in the Camping World Truck Series.
Well, Chris Buescher, they talked to Chris about starting to save with 20 to go, and at that point they said we're 2 laps short. That's doable here. Teammates getting together. Chris Buescher passing Bubba Wallace. Wallace with a great save, Adam.
New race leader, and Darrell Wallace Jr. might have damage on that left front. He might have to come next time around.
Started on pole, he ran up at front. What happened there with your teammate late in the going?
It's my teammate, so I can't really say much unless I see a replay, but I asked the spotter after the race, so we got run over. So we talk about that dash for cash stuff, and we get jinxed. So glad I'm not in it for the next one. So, just and he's saving fuel there, so just run over me, and he happens to end up winning. So should be interesting Monday morning.
Watch this. He leans in. Looks like they're talking. Then things get really aggressive. He walked away and then he walked back over here to talk about it some more. Here they come. And they went after it.
As in most cases, there's 2 different sides to it.
Walk us through the final restart. Brian Scott's side of it was that you crowded him down on the racetrack. Your side of the story on the restart, as you can see the replay here.
Yeah, that was early in the race, but
That's Bubba Wallace, certainly dejected, not happy at all right now, and that's his side of the story.
You can see Ware high on the racetrack, just coming into the screen.
You saw it shot up right there. He got loose behind those cars, got up in the marbles, and just lost it.
Now he does his job. He's got his brakes on, and coming to a stop, the car's going to naturally slide down the bank a bit, and Bubba's trying to tuck to the bottom.
Man, you could tell they're just committed on that outside line. You're wide open. I mean, clear past, you know, even before the apex of the corner, you're wide open. You could just see they just couldn't react fast enough.
On the radio, we heard him say, "Tell the 11 thanks," and 11 came down on him.
Yeah, I mean, the 11 takes a left to try to pass the 22. I'm sure he didn't mean to hit the 6, but simply he's the cause. This will show it clear as day. The 6 is inside the 11.
Clear.
The 11 turns left.
Trying to get a caution.
my grandmother was giving me the ride of my life. That was the most fun I've ever had all year. And just circumstances took us out, so it's just hard. Thanks, Granny, I love you. But going to Homestead and let her ride again.
Well, it's been a big weekend for Bubba Wallace. Not only is he making his Cup debut for Richard Petty, but this could be his last Xfinity race of the season. Due to the lack of sponsorship, the 6 team is suspending operations until further notice. But there's no better way to go get a sponsor's attention than with a win today. Bubba rolls off 13th. Eric?
He sits on the throne of the king, Richard Petty's famed number 43.
I'm so excited for this young man. Great young talent. You can see he has a long history of working his way up through the ranks and being behind the wheel to have this opportunity. And he's got a great personality, a great fan base. I mean, I just think that this is an incredible moment for our sport and for this young man.
The white flag out at Michigan. 2 miles left. Who's it going to be?
There's no room up top for Austin.
Cindric loses his positions, and Bell now goes to the inside of Wallace.
Bubba's going to fight back on the outside. Bell got a little bit loose down there.
A mile left. They're on the backstretch. Wallace has gapped Bell a little bit, but here comes Christopher Bell. Gets a shove from Kyle Busch right back to the inside. Through turn 4. Bubba Wallace is going to do it and win at Michigan in his comeback race.